Hello, welcome to our episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical card strategy game, and now let's head into our episode. So I guess Blade.
I'm ready when you are. Just remember the most important. There are no rules.
Okay. Gain 2 resist at mission start. Great. Upgrade abilities.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Oh! Uh-oh. Just increases damage. Don't have a lot of attack essence. Ah, this becomes quick, which is good, but again, I'm not a fan of the takes 20 damage. Sorry, what is? Heroic essence. Okay. More. Oh. So it does 4 more damage, costs 1 less. Okay. That
We've
might
got
be
plenty
worth
of tricks
it.
for old dogs. No excuses here.
Adds knockback.
New and improved.
Nice. And since we're taking Blade on the next mission, let's increase his
We
stake.
need any advantage we can get.
Cool. The Midnight Sun's training level has increased. Every training level increases grants a large boost to environmental attacks in combat. Continue upgrading abilities and sparring daily to earn more training XP. Yes. Okay. So before we meet Captain Marvel, then, let's talk to the caretaker.
I feel
Also,
like we left things unfinished, Hunter. If you're free, I'd like to talk.
edit that. Oh, it's because he has an extra edit. Let's just make sure. Yep, Quick Strike Plus, Quick Slash Plus. Perfect.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
180.
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without
His name's
hesitation.
Venom.
We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
Okay. Oh,
There you are, Hunter. Got time to look? The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
And what does it give us? Oh! Mechanically.
What's new, Hunter?
Captain Marvel can decrypt
Tony
Hydra.
might take all the credit for this thing, but just imagine where we'd be right now without Ada Lovelace.
Excuse me. Captain Marvel can decrypt Hydra intel caches at her central workstation, revealing ops that individual individuals can undertake to gain rewards. Oh, neat. So these are like bonus missions?
Time to spill your guts, Hydra. Fascinating info here. And by fascinating, I mean I want to blast these creeps to the moon.
Okay.
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central.
Hero ops grant power. I apologize. Hero ops grant powerful hero-specific rewards. Those assigned to an op will be unavailable for combat missions
Sending
until
your
the
friends
following
out to
day
fight isn't the easiest
when
choice,
the op
but we all know
completes.
what we signed up for.
So if I assign her to this, Dr. Faustus may have escaped, but if he's smuggling artifacts through the streets of New York City, we have a chance to track him. We'll need some local assistance if we hope to narrow down the search, so send a hero to meet with the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, Daredevil. He'll be invaluable in tracking down the Hydra's trucks if he's willing to help. It costs 7 intel, and we won't be able to use Captain Marvel for the next mission. Wasn't planning to use her anyways, and she gets an upgraded ability common. Sure.
I think I can handle that.
Okay.
Bye.
The Abbey is now yours to explore. Alright. When you are ready. So that's that. Oh.
We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Faustus? Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Good question.
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep.
Fair enough.
So, what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Top to bottom.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
How did Carol Danvers
You know what
become
amazes me?
Captain Marvel?
Hold on.
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Marvel felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
Is despite the fact that the Earth in Marvel Comics knows there are aliens, multiple alien civilizations with multiple planet-spanning empires. At no point has the Earth and Marvel go, you know what? We've got all this technology and super smart people lying around. Maybe we should start colonizing our little solar system to build, go to Mars, build a colony there. Maybe some interplanetary space stations. And expand. So we're not just one rinky-dink little planet dealing with massive you know what I mean? I've never understood. That is the one thing I've never understood. DC, I understand that they haven't done that. Marvel, I've never understood. Why at some point, Earth has not gone, you know what? Yeah, Wakanda has all the vibranium on Earth, but it came from space. Let's go to space. And we have the genius to get there. And we can reverse engineer the tech to get there. So let's, build a space empire. Never happened. Anyways, just how powerful are you?
Your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power, and it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted. And I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
About the Avengers.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
How long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but he'll adjust.
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
Oh, that's an
Well, I
invite.
will consider that.
Of course.
Okay. So, we can either explore. Let me just... They might be tied to story missions, right? Da-da-da. Oh. Right, so... Okay. So in order to get to the second blood gate, we need to find all those elemental rods. It's a series of... So I feel like there's not much more we can do till, at the very least, after whatever this is. Unlike story missions, general missions are led by heroes other than the Hunter. The Hunter can be brought on these missions, but they are not required. General missions can be pursued at any time. A new story mission has also been added to the mirror table. The mission can be pursued at any time to advance the story. Oh. Normal, normal, story. So, what is more than likely going to happen... This looks like a Blade story. This would be Doctor Strange. So, time will not tick forward? Well, let's try it. I need to do a Blade mission. So let's do this. Purchase with Intel. Okay. So if I spend some Intel. Hold on. I get some gloss. Have Blade generate 5 heroism. This has none. I have so little intel, and I really don't care about gloss. We're going to ignore that. So Blade doesn't need to be the hunter. Magic and Nico. Just to see what happens. Let me save. So, 2 and stream 1. In case I lose and or things do not go the way I think they do. Again, we're gonna do the Blade mission. So Blade has to come. He's locked. Magic and Nico. Okay. Check with Agatha in the library. Ooh. Or look it up online. Oh. Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
Show no mercy.
I got it.
With her unpredictable staff of 1, many of Nico's abilities may have random effects. These effects are determined when the ability card is drawn and are indicated by the roulette keyword. Using her limbo portal power, Power? God, if that's not a sign from Massachusetts, I don't know what is. Limbo portal ability, magic can place a portal anywhere on the map. Once a portal is placed, the next magic ability with a knockback effect will knock the enemy through the portal. The portal will be closed. Wow, she can just delete enemies.
I usually prefer quiet entrance.
What is this? The red storage crate. Okay. So, do we have any quick? We have a quick. We have a curse. Attack cards have lifesteal and power. Swarm. And 2 swarms. So let's quick strike first. Magic doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, so you're down.
Where'd you learn that one?
Okay. Funds a card play when KO'd. Increases damage from attacks by 50%. Oh, and it is guaranteed to do damage. Okay. Or we just kill. Interesting. You're dead.
Good. Doesn't this happen to you like every day?
Grab this. Cool. Oh, interesting. Oh. You are an ally. Alright, who's taking... I'm taking damage. Magic's taking damage. Blade's taking a lot of damage. So we're gonna apply this to you.
I owe you one.
And then we have 1. I mean, we already stole this. So let's blow this up. That did not do as much as I thought it would do. End turn, we're taking a shit ton more damage than I thought. Alright.
I'll handle it.
So she's got slow.
It's yours.
Weak! Yep. Ow!
Really got me.
But he's got the resisted. So he can resist the first 2 attacks.
And just about enough.
Oh, now he's dazed. That's not as bad as I thought.
Almost seems too easy.
Oh. Does not cost a card play. Wait. What? Why can't I... So if I do... Hold on, is he immune? Alright, immune to knockback and force movement. Not so useful there. But I could potentially... put a portal here. Oh! Like this. And knock him back into the portal. Oh,
That wasn't bad.
oh, it didn't kill him!
Whatever works.
I thought it would kill him! I misunderstood how that worked, or it was explained poorly. One of the two. Can't kill him. Hold on. You're attacking magic. Or sorry, Nico. He cannot take that hit. These days, after one card is played. Charging hinge is 0. I'm gonna wait on that. What I can do, apply vulnerable. We can apply vulnerable to him.
Watch closely.
Tink tink.
That will do.
Great. Redraw this. Knock that. No. Alright. I think I have to swarm. The other two can take hits.
Let's try this.
He cannot.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Hold on. Oh, now this... is interesting. It's gonna take 2. So he's going that way. Oh. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that. If I go... Yeah. Here, hold on. If Blade goes... there... he can 2 heroic this.
Here it
Boom. Not a double KO, but a shit ton of damage, and that's the end of the turn.
Forever in service.
Taking the shot.
I am under attack.
Heroics are gonna cost more. She'll take
That actually
a
hurt
hit,
little.
and then Blade's gonna get pounded.
I'm out of commission.
I
Okay.
hope you're ready.
We're gonna go ahead and redraw that. Why is Blade not getting any... Holy... Nikes. Oh. Alright, so who's taking damage? You're attacking Blade. You're attacking Blade. Alright, you... She needs to move. Like, here.
Keep your eyes open.
Boom.
More than enough.
KO
Enjoy your rest.
gets a card play back. That's pointless. That is not pointless. Or... Okay, hold on. Can I... No. What are you doing? Blood magic. I think we do this. No one's attacking her.
I feel better already.
Cool. But now this is lifesteal. So we can do this.
This will have to do.
Now I don't know how much
Good
she's
one.
gonna steal. She did do quite a bit of damage.
Well, that's interesting.
That wasn't an attack. Okay. That
Consider it done. Good one. You're just lucky we aren't allowed to take your life.
huh. 9. He should survive.
You asked for it.
And now we end the turn. Poor
Regroup
Blade.
in position tango. Follow my lead.
16.
Lucky shot.
12. He's down to 2, I think. Oh my god!
This will be done soon.
I mean, I think we have to empower.
You need this more than I do.
Woo! Marked. He's more likely to be KO'd. Hold on.
I am
Cool.
You are like an ant to me.
Great.
I'll step on you.
Can I
if have to.
redraw this? Alright, hold on. What's this curse do? Apply 1 weak. Apply 1 marked. Redraw this. Where are the blade cards? Holy shit! Alright, fine. If I Soul Blast you into him, either one is gonna die. I don't have a choice.
That's a neat trick.
Yeah, you're dead.
I think
Because
you
at
got it.
no point have we drawn...
Hydra's in control of the situation.
You're mine.
a blade card. All I needed was 1 blade card.
We don't leave a friend in need.
Yeah, I'm liking this plan.
Yeah, no. Counter. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it only does knockback. It does no damage. Counter. This does do damage. So if we do this... Uh-huh.
You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you?
Have magic. Nope. She's gonna have to move here. I said, magic is gonna have to move like here. And then quick slash like this.
Whatever
That
works.
gives me a card ability back. Counter. You are attacking her.
How about this one? Let's change things up.
Revive him. Will that change his target? Redraw this. Finally! And redraw this. Dear Lord! Lifesteal. Any blade
We've
card.
done it. Excellent work.
Yeah, that was piss poor. I don't know if it's because he kept getting dazed, and that negates his card draw, or if that was just shit luck. But at any point, if we had drawn any blade attack card, there we go. That would have gone much better. Different heroes meet every few nights for one of the Abbey's clubs, a group interaction that can yield powerful rewards. Any time, delaying them till a future time. Oh no! Oh, we're at night now, so it's 1 mission per day. Alright, that's why I did what I did.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Didn't we get... Alright.
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You
Fine.
blame Dr. Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Dr. Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
But I need a moment.
I need to take care of something before we go.
Sure thing. Find me when you're free.
Okay. And I don't know if that will end the evening. But let's head to the forge.
Anything going on today?
Yes, Nico wants to speak with you. Do so before you sleep.
Can you tell me what this is about?
No.
Okay.
I've got a kid I send on missions sometimes.
I bet you he's gonna say
Is the
thing.
forge treating you well, Doctor?
It is, all things considered. The scent of hellfire is slightly less obnoxious than Tony. Oh, Miss Minoru wishes to speak with you. She requested you do so tonight.
What about?
Great. So can we interact now, or... No, I have to do it during the day. Well, bugger me. Alright. So it's check things, train, that sort of thing, go on a mission. Okay.
If you're free, I'll assemble the emo kids.
Alright. Emo kids it is.
Lead the way.
Let's do it.
At Agatha's altar. Of course.
So, about the spell that brought you back to life. It worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
You are talking about my death?
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Okay, so let's talk to Magic first.
Yes?
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual. You focus on the past, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode?
A very small chance. Unlikely.
How concerned should I be about exploding?
Slightly more than usual.
Alright.
That is all I need to know.
Tell Nico, and don't explode.
Hunter, I'm glad you're present for the inaugural meeting.
Of what, exactly?
Why, the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism, the Abbey's local chapter of the Esoteric Mystical Order.
Yeah, emo kids.
Right. Emo kids. So, the ritual?
Regarding your resurrection, we had to meticulously reunite your corpus, or physical vessel, with your animus, or spiritual essence.
How does this relate to the ritual?
Animating your corpus was the easy part, but your essence, your thoughts, hopes, fears, and dreams, that was the slipperiest eel.
Does the ritual require eels?
But now, with the plenary potential of Miss Minoru's Staff of One to focus Miss Rasputin's enigmatic energies, I, Dr. Strange,
The ritual.
the Sorcerer Supreme,
Ah,
shall pluck from unreality your mislaid
What
memory,
ego?
thought lost to time and death. I shall stare those cosmic forces in their many eyes and shout, nay!
Doctor Strange, the ritual. How does it work?
Didn't I just explain? I could start with the fundamental underpinnings of the multiverse theory if it would help.
That's enough.
I am done talking about this.
But I... Oh. All right.
The first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lillith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
Yep.
I am ready.
Birdie.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you see.
I raced through the Abbey grounds, angry, terrified. It is too late. We were not ready for this fight. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
Oh! The boom?
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
What did we all see?
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time.
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment, or, you know, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your Spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects. We're done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
Now we know what the regents are for. Okay. Either blood for blood. Ooh. Or Witchfire. Oh, they're both good. So on-KO recast, but it's a random enemy versus okay. On-KO, I think I'll take blood for blood. Okay. Tons of outfits. Wasn't there something about inviting people to a hangout?
I guess it's hard to avoid ending up on the news when you're swinging around a place like New York. Somehow the writer always manages to be a little more...
There is more concern for Spider-Man than there is for Wanda. We don't even...
No. Okay. And we can't do that till the morning. So let's go sleep, I guess.
Ancient one.
Oh, shit. Cut sequence? Cutscene, sorry. Nope, okay. So, new morning. Hero op completed, research completed, new story. Oh. Oh. What's this? Help hero.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Every hero has a pariah in their rogue gallery. Spider-Man has dozens. Stiltman. Size. Let's do Hunter Strength.
Thanks, Hunter.
Interact.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Cool. Oh! So... Whoa, that feels... Whoa, we unlocked a ton! Miss Minoru's power, that which returned the hunter to life, seems strongest when mending, not destroying. Perhaps that very same power could be used to heal our own various injuries, but we need a higher intel level. Craft hero abilities with blueprints. Earn XP in a training combat arena. Complete challenge missions. Hydra enemies can be in... Oh. 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 Run 2 hero ops at a time. Upgrade 3 Captain Marvel abilities. Upgrade 4 Doctor Strange abilities. Unlock Hunter mission challenges, which reward legendary quality combat items. Alright, so that's how they're forcing you to take multiple heroes. Is, oh, you want this research? Work on it. That feels really good. 2 missions with Doctor Strange. That feels really good. Alright. We can't do any of these yet. But we'll just start researching that one. Nope, not for 100 gold we ain't.
I just hope you brought me something interesting.
This artifact.
I know it's in 2 places at once, so...
Nice. Ooh, and a
simple
blueprint.
Object, though certainly not useless.
Now, 2.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
This did us well. So let's grab Swarm. Neither of these do damage, huh? And quick Soul Slash. Maybe we can get them...
Shh, Tony.
Okay.
Until next time.
No intel cache. Yeah, these just pop up randomly. Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. I thought we already grabbed that one. Aw. Okay. So what are the... I mean, we can't... Hold on. Research.
Still busy, Hunter. Don't worry, we're on it.
Complete 3 missions with Nico. Complete 2 missions with Doctor Strange. Alright. So,
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Alright, so, new ability to upgrade. Hero op completed. Let's go do that. Reyes?
I still can't believe Tony Stark is here. In the Abbey with us. Crazy, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
That is one way to describe him.
I mean, the guy's the richest, smartest dude on the entire planet. At least according to his website. I don't know. You think maybe he'd be able to do me a favor? You know, after we save the world, I mean.
Honestly, probably depends on the favor.
You are comrades in arms against Lillith. I would think he would be happy to assist you. Provided we survive, of course.
Oh, there's no if in that equation. My brother Gabe's the strongest kid I know. But there's no way I'm leaving him to deal with your mother alone. No offense.
None taken. It seems we both have something to live for, then.
He's actually who I wanted to bring up with Tony. Gabe's warm-hearted, loves making people happy, and I know he's gonna do something great one day. It's just... that wheelchair of his is not exactly what I'd call the deluxe model.
Oh.
I thought maybe Tony
would be
help
all
build
over
Gabe
that.
some upgrades when this is over. Repulsor beam's optional.
Stark is loud and foolish, but he has a good heart. Talk to him. If he can help your brother, I am sure he will.
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Hunter.
Tony would be all over that. Alright. Map. Right, we need to do ops. Oh, what's going on there? Right. War room? Is that where we go? Yes.
We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Faustus?
Hey! And now we have truth serum. After arriving at the meet, sounds of a commotion led Captain Marvel to a nearby rooftop where what appeared to be actual ninjas had surrounded Daredevil, who was grateful to Captain Marvel for helping drive them off, and they spent the rest of the evening running a tandem patrol. We now have eyes on 2 confirmed smuggling routes and a local partner who wants Hydra out of his neighborhood. The Hunter now has the chance to earn
Tony and
compliments,
Dr. Strange may think they're the epicenter of
which
our
can be
operations.
spent to praise
but we
other
all
heroes
know
after
this
completing
is where the
certain
real
actions
magic
in the
happens.
Abbey. Completing a research project, completing a hero op, researching a new training level in the yard. Complimenting a hero will increase their friendship with the Hunter. However, complimenting the same hero again in a short period of time leads to diminishing returns. So share the wealth.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay. Interesting. How is... Alright. I don't... Oh, wait. Did we not read this? Read. Wasn't long before they found it. Oh, wait. No. We've read this. Shown me. Oh. And you have told me about Hydra is true, but there's a gulf between your understanding and the reality. Hydra and the cycles of time, speak of Egypt, China, you know it is an ancient force, yes? But really you have no idea how could you. There was a battle on a boundless... There was a battle on a boundless cosmic scale, one that raged for near eternity. One who cast himself into another hot dimension, this cult, as you call it, is him acting upon the earth. All these manifestations of a Hydra, all these evils over millennia are merely different peaks of the same mountain range. That was from the TV show. I don't think that one's from the actual comics.
Hunter, hello.
Oh, nothing new there. Okay. That dark tomb. Oh, which is enough.
This is a little
Earth.
cryptic.
Okay.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once. I'll translate new clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
Use the Abbey map to find your way around the grounds. Keep track of heroes. New regions and arcane chests will also appear on the map. Use fast travel to... I can't fast travel... No, okay. Can I read it again? Energies from the ground on which it hits. Perhaps it is enough. That is definitely Earth. Can we upgrade things? We need to do training. Daily sparring. So we can't do either... He's injured. So we're not going to use him for a while. We are taking Nico out on a...
You know I know magic, right?
Mission. Free friendship. Common... And... Ooh. Neat.
Practice makes perfect.
Alright. So, we can upgrade your swarm. Okay, so it just increases 40 heroic essence. We don't have a lot of that yet.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player.
Oh!
I'm letting you choose
This, though, is good.
Just give me a target.
We're gonna hold off on that for now. Get the grotto hanging out. Also, why does it look like there's something...
An elemental rod.
Well,
I should take this back to the altar.
Because there is water here. So... Can we just lounge? Ooh, neat. Alright, can I... Thank you.
I needed that.
There's water, and I'm thinking... Oh, M, and then I want F. Thank you. Right? Hunter's Folly. Can we go inside the tomb? No. Right? It clearly said... hinted at the Earth one being near our tomb somewhere. Alright, let's fast travel back to Agatha's altar. Water. It should be water. Yep.
The old magic still holds.
Oh no, that is the wrong symbol. R. Triangle. Oh, hold on. That's fire. That's earth. This is air. Sorry.
What was Wanda up to?
There
here?
we go. Oh, and there's something back there we haven't triggered. The quiet trail. Also, did I miss triggering? Alright, hold on. How do I use Regents? And Marvels. Midnight Suns. Yep. Fine. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. But how do I use them? Oh. No. Oh, blood for blood. I think we only need one of these. And we did not upgrade her swarm. But we did unlock a pink One Piece. Cool. And emo kids. Neat. I like that outfit better. And her. Fist of Radiant. Oh. Plus. Oh. So definitely switch that out. Yes, but do we salvage it or do we keep it and try to upgrade to 2 of them? And if we get 3 of them, is there a plus plus? For now, we'll keep it. Did we unlock anything for you? Yes. What did we unlock for you? Emo kids. Again. Well. Yeah, default's fine. Okay. How do I use a Regent? It's how to find them. Ah. Is there... Oh, super link. Oh, here we go. Oyster mushrooms, Wolfsbane. Or to me before the next meeting. Alright. So we need oyster mushrooms, wolfbanes, and skill essence. And we did find somewhere. We have plenty of wolfbane. We need oyster mushrooms. And I don't remember where I found those. So real quick, back to the Abbey. I'm gonna read it again. And but a pulls around which it sits. The hunter rests in that dark tomb. Energies from the ground on which it sits, perhaps it is enough. Yeah. F. That definitely implies the Earth one is here somewhere. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.